be like, making things seem more than they should be, because you got to treat it like a powerhouse, man. Because certain people, the way they deal with things is totally different. They don't deal with things the same way. They don't see it like everybody else see it. They don't overshadow those thoughts. Those thoughts it'd be like it's too much for them, to extinguish themselves through that. Because it's like they don't have the common place to basically interact. You know what I'm saying? To interact with others, man. That's pretty much it. It feel like that. Somewhere down the line, your goals have to meet your life path. Somewhere down the line, your goals have to match your life path. It all has to make sense. Because if it don't make sense, then what is it doing? What is it truly doing for you if it don't make sense? How are you establishing a place? That place between the two things that you call life and spirituality. Where do you draw your lines at? Where does it make sense to you that you are available? You know what I'm saying? Where does it make sense? Where does it drive at a point and you say, okay, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at in my connection. I'm connecting more freely now because I'm just being me. I'm taking the initiative to be me. I'm not allowing someone to think for me. I'm thinking for myself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm doing my own thing now. You know what I'm saying? Where is it that it makes sense to you that your path is your own to basically project? Not for somebody to project it for you. You know what I'm saying? You're giving yourself a chance to achieve because you see yourself growing in so many ways. You see yourself establishing a path that others take for granted. You're no longer taking it for granted. You see yourself as a prominent force. You don't see yourself as just somebody that's just existing. You have took on a path of greatness that is able to establish itself, and go places within your consciousness that others only dream of. You're able to tap into these things and move in a directional path that is promising for your future, where others play, different games within themselves because they don't understand the interlock and the beauty to it. To being able to take to choose your path, to choose your destiny, to choose your future. They don't see it because they're robbing themselves of their own divine divinity. They're robbing themselves of their own character. They're allowing somebody else's objective to take place when it just doesn't add up. It doesn't do anything for them naturally. It keeps them complacent within themselves. It doesn't give them a chance to see things for what it truly is. You got to be able to unlock that door. You have to be able to see it for what it is. You can no longer play the victim within your own consciousness because you must repair. You must stabilize. You must reflect. You must reflect a different light. That's what it comes down to. You got to be able to see it, though. Most can't see it. If they can't see it, they can't feel it. If they can't feel it, they can't live it. They can't reflect it. You know what I'm saying? We're in a time now where things are changing very abruptly. We're in a time now that's going to be taken so serious that there is no room, you feel me, for errors. There's no room for distractions. There's no room for manipulation. There's no room to be let down any longer. It's time for you to take the leap. And that leap is what is important. There's nothing else that should be added or accepted, because you know now that your mission is yours to display. It is yours to command. It is yours to project, so all can see. You feel what I'm saying? Because we have to move in a total different way. We have to deal with different types of energies. We can no longer live with the same energies that we lived with before. We have to raise the bar. Our consciousness has to take on a whole different variation of skills. You have to become your Jedi. You have to become the Jedi Knight, because of all the obstacles that you have to overcome. All the obstacles that basically tried to hold you in remission of your greatest transition. You're there. You have moved yourself in a direction where no one can change what you have already built. And the time is now for you to take the stand. Launch yourself out into the universe, out into the universal consciousness, out into the universal mindset. You have to boldly go where no one has gone before and command that. You have to be the building block. You have to take things serious, because it's time for you to do so, because you have established that. That is your greatest gift. That is your promise to yourself, to be all you can be and more, and recognize your gift. Recognize the sacred gift within yourself, and don't let anyone take that from you. Be that dominant. Be that alkaline, the architecture of your architect. Critiquing everything that is within you, that is without you. Bringing it back into the full circle, into the full circumference of what makes you genuine, what makes you a dominant force in the first place, because you have the tools. You have what it takes to accomplish anything you set your mind to. You got this certain essence about yourself. You have been critiquing it for so long. Now it's time for you to show it. Show and prove. And let others know that you are here to serve your spiritual mission, your spiritual purpose. You are dialing into those things that make you a very extraordinary and prominent force amongst men and women. that dominant force that is necessary. Letting your adversaries know that you are capable of shining and standing out over all that might oppose the facts that you are coming into greatest your greatest gift of all, because you are evolving. Makes sense. If you apply it, then you can't deny it. If you apply it, you can't deny it, because it's there for you. It's there for the taking. It's there for your grasp. It's there for you to be the greatest and the most profoundest within all strands of your energies. There's no explanation for something that is more so powerful, that is so endearing. It just is. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.